Welcome to Crossings Healthcare Solutions. My name is Jessica Martin, and in this video, we will be reviewing the Table of Contents 2.0. We thought it would be a good idea to create a custom table of contents to allow for enhanced alerting and navigation functions for our advanced clinical decision support. The TOC 2.0 was designed to improve usability and functionality of the current table of contents for efficient patient care and to enhance end-user experience. Special features include the ability to change colors, incorporate hovering functionality, icons, and non-disruptive alerts for significant clinical events. It allows for efficient navigation and notifications to the custom advisors, MedRec, future initiated power plans, refused orders, medication history, VT risk, patient pregnant, difficult airway, discharge requests, and many other actions and notifications for the patient directly from the table of contents. So on our test patient, you can see on the left the structure of the TOC 2.0, which is divided into two sections, Section 1 and Section 2. Section 1 is what we refer to as chart links, which is the standard Cerner TOC tabs and links. Section 2 is a notification section, which is divided between what we refer to as actionable items and FYIs. The notification section is where clinicians will be notified of the clinical events for that specific patient. One thing to note is that all positions are assigned to a specific view, which will determine what they see for their notifications. I will start at the top of the TOC 2.0, which is the chart link section. Within this section, users have the ability to customize their personal table of contents. They can favorite tabs that they commonly use or reference to create their own homepage on the TOC. You can see that as the user's favorites tabs, they will display on their own custom homepage. Users can also click and drag the tabs to sequence their table of contents in a view that's comfortable to them. If needed, the user can always click back to the all links, which will take them back to the original tabs and links. In addition to the favoriting capability, users can also quick add orders and notes by clicking on the plus sign shown here next to the specific tabs. By clicking on that plus sign, it'll take them directly out to the window they would like to see. For this example, I clicked on the plus sign and it took me out to the notes page where I can directly create my clinical summary. The next section is the notification section. This section is where we display the significant clinical events. The first half of the notification section is what we call actionable items. This is where we alert the clinician that there is an event that needs their action. On this test patient, you can see we have alerted the clinician that the patient is on the insulin advisor. And by hovering over that action, we can see that there is a new lab result. By clicking on that actionable item, the clinician will be taken to a new window to address that item. For this instance, I clicked on the insulin advisor and it took me to the insulin advisor window. Once that item is addressed appropriately, it will fall off the actionable items list. For this instance, once I address the insulin advisor window, it will drop off my list. You can see here that the insulin advisor is no longer on my actionable item list. The second half of the notification section is what we call the FYI section. This is where we alert the clinician that there is an event that we want to bring to their attention. On this test patient, you can see that there are a few icons. By hovering over the icon, we can see what exactly that FYI notification is. Here, you can see that there is an icon to let the clinician know that the patient has an active pregnancy and that the patient is on an MPO diet order. In closing, you can see that we successfully alerted the clinician utilizing our custom table of contents without any disruption. We ease the user's workflow and enhance their experience. Thank you for watching.